the music box, is the format is called clairdionique, which is a form of, so that it plays longer. Because cylinder music boxes are constrained, I guess, by, they go around this way, and in order to get more tunes, the cylinder actually moves over, and there has to be a gap in somewhere there for that, to allow that movement. So makers tried to come up with a way that they could avoid that gap. They made fat cylinders that would just take longer to go around, but still you had to have that gap. This format was set up so that the one cylinder will shift. It's split in the middle, so it shifts ahead of the other half. So as it's going around, this one, when it gets to the gap here, will slide over one track. There's 6 tracks between each one of these little lines here.
Oh, wow. So
there's 6 rows of pins.
Oh.
So it shifts over maybe 16 thousandths, something like that. And then this one continues to play through that. Well, this one is shifting. It's basically telescoping, but it's just that's one of those lines words. So that was the premise of trying to come up with a way that they could play music of longer duration, more complicated music without that annoying gap and bright work that we don't need. What I really wanted to show you was the damage to the combs. And basically,
okay, these are the combs and these are the pins.
Right. And these are paper with cloth inside. And over the years, it sits on here. It basically it gives a banjo sound that it's down there. It's like a damper on a band. It vibrates a little bit, hums a little bit, sounds like a zither or a banjo. So over the years, this laid in contact.
Oh, and as it absorbed
It
moisture.
absorbed moisture, condensation on the combs, picked up in that. They just sat there for year after year. And then basically you got rust in the comb. When you look up at these teeth up in here, they're actually a lot of metal gone.
Yeah.
And so the temper is gone, the tonal quality is gone. And
those will have to be remanufactured.
they just it's just shallow.
The spring was bent.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at it shift.
Well, we derusted them, and then I replaced 7 teeth, I think, and a few tips. They blend in pretty well. Okay, to wind it, it takes some
muscle.
some
Okay.
effort.
Good, then
And
the kid
And you can't really overwind it. There's stop work. There's 6 revolutions. The cylinder basically compresses. It changes, one track. Basically, between each tooth there's 6 tracks, so the cylinder will shift 1/6 of that spacing between the tune and then go around and play the next tune. So the first tune is 2 1/3 revolutions, so it goes once, twice, and a third of the way around. There'll be a pause, but it'll keep playing. They shift independently, one ahead of the other, so there's no gap in the music. As this cylinder is shifting, it's in a blank spot. The other cylinder carries the melody through that. It's a little thinner. Then when this one starts playing again, this one will shift. And then, so that makes a continuous play. There's no, in a normal music box, there would be
engineering.
once around, there'd be a gap.
Engineering masterpiece.
As the cylinder shifts, there'd be a gap for it to move over to the next tune, and then it would play again, and then it'd go around one revolution. It would move over one tune and go around the next revolution. This one, it allows you to play unequal length tunes, but you have to play them all. So the second tune is 2 full revolutions, and then the last one takes up the other 1 1/3. And then after 6 revolutions, it's gone all the way through the 6 tunes. It shifts back to the beginning and stops.
Kind of